Hey guys, yeah, tonight being, well, the last weekend of 2013, I think it's time for us to do a little something different. Walk with me while we walk into the darkness of the kitchen. Now, what are we going to do inside the kitchen? It's so dark, it's so spooky. Well, it's just really dark here. After all, it's 2:30 in the morning. What we are going to do today, ladies and gentlemen? Find dishes and all that. Been crazy ever since. What we're going to do today is, you see that over there? Well, we are going to make something in which I think you'll find probably the most sick thing, yet the most promising sandwich you will ever might not want to try, but want to try for yourself. Pardon me if I'm a little out of breath. We had a death in the family, and namely it was my girlfriend's kitten. Well, one of the kittens. She's very broken up about it, and kind of broke me up too, because he was a runt. And namely, they always get to me right here. You know, underdogs and whatnot. The runts, they always tend to get to me. But other than that, I'm quite exhausted. But not so much as exhausted as what we're going to do right now. So, what we're going to do, on all those sodas and cider. Cider, of course, we're going to keep for New Year's Eve. So, as you can see here, we have a color-coded, colorized stuff. Now, you can see right there some of the sauces that we are going to use. But what we are going to do is we're going to take out some boar's head. That's right, it's boar's head roast beef. This is the quality kind of stuff that you cannot find anywhere else. You'll probably find some boar's head in your neck of the woods, but at Ralph's, where we go to, it's boar's head. Another thing we're going to need are some hot dog franks. And another thing we're also going to need is we're going to need some boar's head blackened oven roasted turkey breast. And on top of that, I'm going to finish this piece of ham off right here before it completely goes bad. And of course, what we're going to do first is we're going to do the following. See, knowing how I am, I always make at the very least, you cook 2 hot dogs. Don't worry, I bought like a 4 pair, so we drop that on in there. And we drop the other one in here. Then we turn on the fire, like so. Purify yourself fire. There we go. And as you see, the fire is indeed burning. Now, while we do that, we're actually going to get two pieces of bread. 2 pieces of bread and toast them. Now, you're probably wondering why I call it the Filthy McNasty. Well, this was inspired by a sandwich that was once made by Big Fatty Plus and Magma WK. They called it the center sandwich. Well, I saw this and I thought, you know, that's a damn good sandwich. So, what we're going to do is do something totally different. And what that thing is, first off, let's throw that away. Or rather, put that back in here. Let's just safely put this right here. So that way, we have everything we need. Not as everything is being toasted. We put this in here. I need to. We're also going to need some toast. Oh, okay. So now we have this. Now it's okay because like I said we need 2 pounds of this stuff. So this is like I said, 2 pounds. Only got 2 pounds of each. A pound of each, but there's the worth of the pound. So let's put that back. As you see my hand. Well, actually you can't see it, but you see my hands. You see my hands, like so. And what we're going to do, if you can see it, this is boar's head roast beef. If I'm making people very hungry right now, I have done my job. Now, boar's head is a bit different than your standard roast beef because, well, for one, I can just easily make a little coal of it. Okay, just a good coal's enough. Now I could add something to the mix, but why would I, you know? So we got the boar's head, we got the orange, not the orange, the oven. Yeah, I'm so hungry right now, I'm thinking of orange chicken. That's terrible. That's terrible. Now, I'll move the orange juice out the way. That's good. I'm gonna pull out some Philadelphia cream cheese. On top of that, if it's still good, we're gonna pull out some paste, picante. And on top of that, my stomach will allow this. Some thick and spicy honey barbecue. And on top of that, now the sandwich is not a sandwich without a slice of cheese. You got all this here. Now I could make some. Now what I could do is I could make some ramen, but I already have a drink. And tonight's drink is a bit mixture of some Kool-Aid and some Sprite. Now, one moment as I clear some space. Yeah, you heard that. Number one. Number one, ladies and gentlemen. It's number one. But as you can see right here, you got paste picante, some thick and spicy honey barbecue sauce, the Philadelphia cream cheese, and all of this. Pretty much wondering what the hell am I going to do with all this? Oh, if we turn this fire off, we have turned the fire off, and as you can see, you know how long this is really taking me to do this. So as you can see, sometimes when I have the urge to eat, and I do mean when I have the urge to eat, sometimes I have to go crazy with certain sandwiches. I used to do this when I was a kid. You know, I used to mix stuff up as a kid. Therefore, what I'm going to do is, with my left hand, ladies and gentlemen, I have done things with my left hand. This is the biggest thing I can do with my left hand. We are going to get that, as you see, and what we're going to do with that is we're going to slice these two into one. Slice these two into one. How do we do that? First, we get a knife. If I don't see one in here, which I think I do, it's this one right here. Don't worry, it's already been washed earlier. So what we do is stab it. Now what I usually do is I usually cut half and I usually cut half of it into like 3 solid parts. Yes. The Tenkai cooking believes in satisfaction. He demands satisfaction. He demands to do something crazy. Because I would not be the Tenkai cooking if I weren't doing something crazy. So I'm going to clear the pot myself. By the way, I'm watching Lupin Sensei online, so after this is done, I'm probably going to go back and watch Lupin the Third online in subs, mind you. I'm watching the first season of Lupin with the sometimes green, sometimes red suit. So, what we do is we take this, get a good slice, put this aside, and slather some cream cheese on the side. You can have like a big enough flap for one side, and then on the other side, and that's it. And then on the other piece of sliced bread, we do this. And this can be easily cleaned. Okay. It might not be as good as the first slice that you see, but it's close enough. Close enough for what we're about to do. For those who think this is disgusting, you can turn away right now. But for those who are curious, yes, I know out there, most of you are very curious. I don't blame you for being curious. Curious is what I do. Now, secondly, what we're going to do is on one piece of bread, we're going to do this. Put some cheese on it. Pardon. And yeah, I let that cheese flow, didn't I? The cheese must flow. Pardon me. I had a big down earlier. When I mentioned this to the guys, I mainly too big at the time. What the old man brought home was he brought home some frog legs. Fried frog legs. I can tell you one thing, I don't like frog legs. Frog legs are very, very, in any way, bony. So, we're putting a nice amount of sauce on there. Nice amount of salsa. And what I'm going to do is, with this bread, sandwich it. Sandwich it so it can get on both sides and not bleed through the bread. Now most of it is on both sides, or mainly it's going to be on one side of the bread and not much on the other side. This back like this back on here. This back of the fridge. And second, we put this on the cheese side. A little bit of cheese in there. I think this is not water. Slightly watery, but not too much watery. That's a good thing. It doesn't have to be super watered. Of course, the thing is, you only have a bad habit of somehow making the sauce water for no apparent reason. Don't know why. I love him, but he's a sick, twisted bastard sometimes. So another thing we're going to do is we're going to do the finished project. And I can do this by actually holding said camera and doing like so. In this order, we put this. If you guys can see that. Yeah. No. And this too is bleeding through. We put this on this. I'm going to put this on the side. I'm going to break. And mind you, I'm going to give myself a new camera to go with this. To go on my chair, because I swear my chair is like. Don't know what to talk about it. Okay. And it's order. I can do this. I can do this. Actually, I'm going to do a wrap. Wrap like so. Leave the side. Blamify it like so. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't eaten it, but there it is. My pride and joy. True Filthy McNasty. Or, as I like to call it, the Tenkai DX breakfast burger. Or breakfast sandwich. Yes, it's a breakfast sandwich. It's not a burger, it's a sandwich. Yes, this is the breakfast sandwich. Although there is no egg in it. It has enough protein just to say, oh, this is enough just to make something decent, something tasty. But all it takes is, like I said, some oven roasted turkey breast if you have it. Some roast beef. It doesn't have to be boar's head, but it just has to be some good roast beef. Two slices of ham, 1 slice of cheese, 2 hot dogs, and then make sure you cut them, and at least make, like, if not 3, make 1, and just cut them in some very thin but very delicate slices. And with that, you have one delicious treat, and so help me, this might make you sick, or it might make you inspired to make a breakfast sandwich. If you feel you need to have the munchies, you can make something like this, and I will share this recipe with you when this video, well, actually, no, in the description box below. Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, we've been quite busy there, and therefore, the filthy McNasty, or the Tenkai breakfast sandwich DX. I feel like I've inspired people already, or yet made them very, very hungry at the same time. But in any case, yeah. I think I have covered this, and this will be my last Tenkaichi of cooking video. I know somebody has mentioned to me that I should make a pizza burger. All in good time. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did buy some pepperoni, but I didn't use it in this video. However, only time will tell when I make something even more crazier than the next. Oh, and before I go, let me show you something that I am going to probably cook with in the near future. An electric wok, so I can make some Chinese food. Yeah, Chinese food. Deal with it. Or something Oriental of that variety. And if I hadn't shown you this, this is my electric electric kettle here. I usually do that to make morning coffee for the folks, or some evening tea for my mom, or even some hot water for myself for my hot chocolate and my ramen. So yeah, I am pretty much proud of that. But yeah, what will happen in the next possible future? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to really look online and probably look for some good recipes to use. But if you have any recipes to share, or if you want me to make something, please comment, and I will see if I can make it for you guys. In any case, what a sandwich, right? In that case, I'm going to enjoy this sandwich, and you're going to enjoy watching me make the sandwich on video. And yeah, nom 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 nom. Anyway, till next time, I've been the Tenkaichi of gaming and cooking, and I will see you next time for more videos. Until then, Tenkai, so nom nom.